Coming up, families of prisoners are speaking out after a COVID-19 outbreak at a correction center in Connell.
And we're getting ready for the hottest day of the year so far, and even tracking storm chances this weekend. I'll have your forecast. It's all coming up.
From Camp K-View Local News, this is Good Morning Northwest.
Good morning, Northwest, and thank you so much for joining us. Happy Friday, everybody. We've made it to the end of the week, but it is going to be a hot one. Let's find out more with Chief Meteorologist Kristen Walls. Good morning, Kristen.
Yeah, good morning. You thought yesterday was hot. We did hit the 90s yesterday, so that makes it so far our hottest day this year. We hit 91 degrees. Today we're expecting numbers to be even warmer than yesterday. So let's get you started first. Already daylight outside with a live look in downtown Yakima. We're back to a clear start, so we're expecting nothing but sunshine throughout the day today. And these temperatures should continue to climb up and up as we take you throughout later on this afternoon. Let's get you over to some of our current temperatures right now. We're down to about 58 in the Tri-Cities, 60 for Walla Walla with 59 in Hermiston, and then 57 for Toppenish, and then 51 degrees in Yakima. We had just a few rain showers moving through overnight last night, but we're going to be back to, again, nothing but some sunshine throughout the day today. And then another round of some storm chances expected for your Saturday. So here's today's forecast. Turning mostly sunny. We're going to be near 70 degrees early this morning. And then later on this afternoon, 96 is what we're expecting today. So more details on the weekend forecast. Still looking at more 90s, but we could be looking at strong to even severe storms moving through. I'll have your full forecast, Monica, in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Kristen. Out of Yakima County, a child has come down with multi-system inflammatory syndrome. That's the serious illness impacting kids all over the country related to COVID-19. The inflammatory syndrome impacts different parts of your body and can impact vital organs like your heart, kidneys, and brain. Doctors still don't know exactly what causes it. There are several cases of the illness in Washington state, including one in Franklin County that showed up earlier this week. Governor Inslee taking dramatic steps, offering new protections for agricultural workers during the pandemic, including more hand washing stations and smaller work groups.
This effort requires significant changes, and we realize that. This includes a requirement for all workers to have access to facial coverings on the job when they're not working alone. The state has procured and distributed 135,000 cloth facial coverings to agricultural workers across the state so far.
Now, this comes just days after agricultural workers took their concerns to the state capitol. Many of them have been on strike for weeks, demanding this kind of protection from their employers. And Governor Jay Inslee has made masks a requirement to protect farm workers. Additional safety measures will also be necessary, like hand washing stations, personal protective equipment, physical distancing, workplace disinfection, access to testing, and COVID-19 response plans. Well, families of inmates at the Coyote Ridge Correction Center are concerned after reports of several cases of COVID-19 there. A group known as Families of the Incarcerated are claiming inmates are not getting their medication or being fed properly because of the lockdown. They also claim inmates can only come out for 20 minutes in a 23-hour period.
We have demanded for release. We've also demanded for mass testing. Well, right now, I think that with the fact that Coyote Ridge is under full quarantine, that only means that, COVID-19 is going rampant if you actually look at the numbers.
We've reached out to the Department of Corrections, and we have not yet received a response. Well, Walla Walla is helping its businesses combat coronavirus during phase 2. The city has 20,000 face masks available for small businesses. They can be picked up from 9 to noon, Monday through Friday, at the Walla Walla YMCA on South Park Street. The disposable masks are for small businesses licensed with the city of Walla Walla. In news from around the Pacific Northwest, 6 Spokane police officers are now in quarantine after they arrested a rape suspect who tested positive for COVID-19 but refused to stay home. Mordecai Cochran is already facing felony rape charges in Idaho from last fall. Spokane police arrested him for DUI last week. At the time, police didn't realize he had tested positive for COVID-19 and say he didn't have any symptoms like a fever or coughing.
He was pretty intoxicated. He'd been passed out behind the wheel of a car for hours.
Cochran got out of jail within 12 hours and then police arrested him again this week. Officers say he was driving under the influence again, this time with 5 passengers in the car. They didn't book him into jail because Cochran told police his COVID-19 test came back positive. He's now been ordered to stay in quarantine or face another arrest. And our sister station in Spokane reports Cochran works at a pasta factory in Hilliard where dozens of employees have tested positive for the virus. The first case showed up right before Spokane County got approval to advance into phase 2 of the governor's reopening plan. And health officials say about half of the workers who tested positive never showed any signs of being sick. Washington State filed an over $300,000 lawsuit against a property management firm for not following the governor's moratorium on evictions. The Attorney General's office has followed over 1,800 complaints from renters across the state and spoke to over 900 landlords, telling them to follow the order or legal action will happen. JRK Residential Group was warned after placing eviction notices on hundreds of tenants' doors. The company also sent multiple emails a day threatening renters to pay. Now, Attorney General Bob Ferguson releasing this statement about the lawsuit yesterday, saying in part, JRK Residential is a large, sophisticated corporation that knew about the governor's emergency evictions proclamation and ignored it anyway. Their conduct is cruel and unlawful, and we will hold them accountable, end quote. Ferguson urges anyone who believes their property management company or landlord is violating the eviction moratorium to file a complaint with his office. The federal government will keep paying for National Guard members to help with the pandemic until at least mid-August. In a tweet Thursday, President Trump says he's extending Title 32 status. That keeps Guard members under the direction of their governors, with the federal government footing the bill. The status was set to expire June 24th. The Pentagon says about 46,000 National Guard members are helping with the coronavirus outbreak. Coming up on Good Morning Northwest, one NFL team is looking at what they can do with their stadium while games are on pause. Their creative idea next.
At More Furniture for Less, we're here for you. We know during these times, a good night's sleep is extremely important. We've got unbelievable deals on quality mattresses in stock starting at only $2.99. This Sherwood 2020 anniversary mattress with 6-layer construction provides an ultra plush sleep experience with the support and durability you'd expect from a high-end mattress. And for a limited time, it's only $2.99 with free shipping to your home with no contact delivery. Visit morefurniture.com to get yours today.
The open road, the wind in your hair, the feeling of freedom that drives us to go out and discover. At Chevy, we're committed to getting you there with confidence and peace of mind. If you need a new vehicle, we have leases available on select 2020 models where you can practically sign and drive. You may even shop online and take delivery at home where available. And when you do, your Chevy Clean dealers commit to using enhanced vehicle cleaning measures with CDC-approved cleansers, so you can find new roads with confidence.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Life happens, and you can't always wait for 2-day free shipping. Instead, head to your local Ace Hardware store, where we've got just what you need in stock right now. Our experts give you the knowledge and personal touch you can't find online. And when you need help fixing your broken screen, unclogging that drain, need an extra key made, or that hard-to-find nut or bolt, we're right around the corner with the helpful advice and products you need without the wait.
Welcome to Prodigy Property Management, where stellar apartment living begins. Our large selection of apartment communities offer best in comfort and modern amenities for any lifestyle and budget. Our spacious studio, 1, 2, and 3-bedroom apartments have it all. From hardwood floors, walk-in closets, pools, chic lobbies, and on-site gyms. You'll love coming home every day. Check out our list of communities by visiting prodigypro.net.
Right now, 6 feet can feel like a long ways away. But from 6 feet, we can still smile at each other. From our doorways and our stairways, from opposite sides of the street and opposite sides of the country. Through fear and frustrations, we can remind each other that we are still here for each other. Because we can still smile at each other.
Right now, there is nothing more important than clean. And that's why Zero Res has continued to clean for homes and offices. The Zero Res process achieved the highest ratings in laboratory tests and has proven that no other method cleans better, offering you peace of mind when you need it most. Zero Res cleans carpets, tile, upholstery, and more. And right now, Zero Res is offering 3 rooms of carpet cleaned for just $99. A clean home is a healthy home, and no one out-cleans Zero Res. Schedule your cleaning today.
Tom Dental Auto Group, Prosser and Hermiston. Visit TomDentalAutoGroup.com.
Welcome back, and check this out at 5:10. The Miami Dolphins are setting up a drive-in theater at their Hard Rock Stadium. The NFL team made the announcement yesterday. They say the drive-in theater will show classic movies as well as content from the team's 54 years long of history. The drive-in should hold up to 230 cars. The Dolphins say they will also add an open-air theater to the complex. That theater will be used to host small groups for different occasions. You know, I'm really glad to see that drive-in theaters are making a comeback.
No, they are iconic, and gosh, kind of brings back old memories, childhood memories, and just a fun time. So.
And a good way to use the space.
No, certainly.
All right, let's take a quick break here on Good Morning Northwest. But before we do, that live look outside.
This is from the Legend Skycam Network in Toppenish. A little bit of some pink there to the sky. We have a few clouds around the area very early this morning, but hottest temperatures so far this year. And then tracking some strong to even severe storms that could impact us this weekend. I'll have that full forecast. It's all coming up next.
Over the years, you have experienced various worst I've ever seen events that have impacted your business. I'm Tom Ray, and I've spent the past 35 years helping local advertisers in the best of times and the worst of times. I invite you to join me for an upcoming presentation, The Next New Normal, Survival Strategies for the Local Advertiser.
The event is free, but you must register to attend. Register now at TomRayEvent.com.
Real STIHL. Find yours. Save $80 on the self-propelled RMA 460V battery-powered mower set. Then save an additional $40 when you take advantage of the double battery bundle. Battery power made by STIHL. Not sold at Lowe's or the Home Depot. Always at a local STIHL dealer.
In this time of social distancing, when taking a break from everyday life is critical to everyone's health, there is one thing we can all do together. Complete the 2020 census. Your responses are critical to plan for the next 10 years of healthcare, infrastructure, and education. Let's make a difference together by taking a few minutes to go online to 2020census.gov. It's for the well-being of your community and will help shape America's future.
For countless years, Furniture Row has been your local source for high-quality and affordably stylish home furnishings. And at FurnitureRow.com, you can choose from thousands of sofas, sectionals, and leather, dining sets, tables, and bar stools, bedroom sets, kids' beds, lamps, and accessories, all ready to ship free right to your doorstep. Plus, furnish your entire home with 5 years no-interest financing. Shop the largest selection at the lowest prices guaranteed. Furniture Row, your local furniture specialists.
When your vehicle needs to be repaired, the last thing you want is to be treated like a number. With 41 years of trusted and dependable service, Motoring Services is a locally owned and operated automotive repair shop with ASE certified technicians, a hassle-free nationwide 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, and a reputation for treating customers like family, not numbers. Because at Motoring Services, you're not a number. To us, you're family. So follow us on Facebook and Instagram. To make an appointment, call today or visit motoringservices.net.
Harley Swain Subaru has been a trusted member of the Hermiston community for over 40 years, and we're doing what it takes to keep you safe and healthy, practicing social distancing and doing a full cleaning on a regular basis. Of course, if you're not comfortable coming in right now, you can always start shopping for your new Subaru at HarleySwainSubaru.com, and you know you'll always get our best possible price, thanks to our small-town, low-overhead way of doing business. Harley Swain Subaru on the main highway in Hermiston and HarleySwainSubaru.com.
Our price is gonna drive you wild.
First Alert Weather is sponsored by Hawthorne Court.
And now, Cap gave you First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Kristen Walls.
5:14 and welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. It is finally Friday, the end of the work week, and a lot to get to in this forecast. We're talking about the hottest temperatures so far this year today, although yesterday was a pretty hot day around the area. So we're starting off with a beautiful start to our day. This is from Richland's Columbia Point. A little bit of some pink showing up there in the sky as some high clouds are drifting through the area. But this was yesterday. We hit 91 degrees for that high temperature in the Tri-Cities. You'll see that record set back in 2005 of 96 degrees. And even in Yakima, it was a hot day, not quite the 90s, but we hit 88 degrees. Your old record, 97, set back in 1983. So those numbers will continue to go up and up for today. We're talking about 95 degrees. So this should be 95 degrees for your Friday, still in the 90s for your Saturday, and then we'll have that big temperature drop as we head into your day on Sunday. So with that temperature drop, we're going to see the chance for some showers and storms to go up. Now the Storm Prediction Center has even increased our chance for some strong to even severe storms out there for your Saturday. We really don't see this too often here, that we're now under a slight risk for these severe storms. So we're going to keep a close eye on some of this activity. Damaging winds, large hail, and even blowing dust will be a possibility for the first part of your weekend. We had even some activity moving through Walla Walla and Pendleton overnight last night, back to a mostly sunny sky for today. So the majority of the day today will continue to stay dry, and most of our activity just to the south of our area will eventually see a lot of this drifting up to the north for your Saturday, which is why we will have our chance to see some of those showers and thunderstorms. So here's Futurecast. As we take you throughout the day today, we'll have a mostly sunny sky. Again, heating things up mid to even upper 90s for some locations. Overnight tonight, we'll have some increasing clouds, and there's early tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. heavy downpours, some gusty winds, even a possibility. We'll have dry conditions, some sunshine peeking out for the middle of the day on Saturday, and this is when those temperatures will still heat up. Mid to upper 90s still expected for your Saturday, but those winds will certainly start to pick up. Some of our wind gusts on Saturday could be as high as about 30 to 40 miles per hour. But notice the storm chances. This is the line that we'll be watching very carefully. 6 to 7 o'clock for Saturday evening. And again, some of these could be strong to severe. Damaging winds, large hail will be a possibility. We're still looking at just a few thunderstorms overnight, Saturday night into early Sunday morning. But the bulk of this should be out of here for your Sunday. And this is why we'll be back to some cooler temperatures, only down to the 70s for that afternoon high. Temperatures across the area sitting in the 50s to near 60 degrees, and some pretty light winds to begin your morning. Wind speeds today generally between 5 to 10. An allergy forecast for today, we have grasses and locusts, which will be the main pollens out there for this Friday. Here's your forecast for this afternoon. We're expecting 94 in Yakima, up to 96 in the Tri-Cities into Hanford, 95 in Prosser, and then over into Walla Walla, 91 degrees for you as well. Tonight, we'll start to see some increase in clouds. Just a very warm night. Temperatures tonight should be in the 60s to near 70 degrees. 7-day forecast in the Tri-Cities after those showers and storms Saturday. Back to dry weather on Sunday, but down to 76 and still a little bit breezy. Quiet and warmer next week with 84 Tuesday, 85 on Wednesday. And then your 7-day for Yakima, also looking at 91 and storm chances Saturday. And then Monica back to some sunshine on Sunday and a high of 74.
Thank you, Kristen. In news from across America, unrest continues across the U.S. over the death of George Floyd, an unarmed black man who died at the hands of a Minneapolis police officer. A dangerous situation in Minneapolis last night. Take a look. Protesters set a police precinct on fire while demanding justice for George Floyd, who was killed after a police officer pinned him down with his knee on Floyd's neck. Minneapolis police say all staff had evacuated the precinct in the interest of safety. The Minnesota National Guard is sending more than 500 troops to St. Paul and Minneapolis as the protests continue. The mayor of Minneapolis has declared a local emergency as the civil disturbances continue. And gunfire erupted after an anti-police brutality rally ended in Colorado. This was the scene 15 minutes after most of the protesters left the state capitol Thursday. Denver police say shots were fired in the area of the capitol. You can see people were lying on the ground shielding themselves. No injuries have been reported. Minutes later, a crowd gathered at the Capitol building to protest the deathly arrest of George Floyd. Police do not know if the gunfire is connected to the rally. They say they're still investigating. And at least 7 people were shot as protesters marched in Louisville Thursday night over the deadly shooting of a woman in her own home. Police say all the victims were civilians and one person is in critical condition. It's unclear who fired the shots. Hundreds of people came out to support Breonna Taylor and her family. Taylor was shot to death when police served a no-knock search warrant on her home in March. Another 2.1 million Americans filed for unemployment benefits last week. More than 40 million Americans have filed for first-time unemployment benefits since the U.S. economy shut down for the pandemic. That's nearly 1 in 4 since March. The hospitality industry accounted for the bulk of jobs lost in April, according to the Department of Labor. May's unemployment report is expected to show an even higher jobless rate. And the number of people filing for unemployment benefits here in Washington for the first time dropped significantly last week, but that might not be thanks to counties reopening. Instead, the state says the sudden drop shows the efforts to crack down on fake claims are working. Washington has gotten almost 2 million requests for unemployment benefits since early March. There could be some changes coming to the Paycheck Protection Program. That's the program set up to help small businesses with emergency loans during the pandemic. Yesterday, the House voted to make the loan more flexible, hopefully making them more accessible. Currently, small businesses have 8 weeks to use the money to qualify for loan forgiveness. With this bill, they'd have 24 weeks. It would also let them use more of the money to pay their employees, and they could defer payroll taxes. The legislation heads to the Senate now. They'll be back in session next week. 5:21, we're going to take a quick break here in Good Morning Northwest, but coming up, a long-time tradition in Boston is being put on the chopping block. What the future holds for the Boston Marathon next.
We're really trying to make sure our services are accessible as possible.
We actually put together a plan to take in more children right now than ever before.
At More Furniture for Less, we're here for you. We know during these times, a good night's sleep is extremely important. We've got unbelievable deals on quality mattresses in stock starting at only $2.99. This Sherwood 2020 anniversary mattress with 6-layer construction provides an ultra plush sleep experience with the support and durability you'd expect from a high-end mattress. And for a limited time, it's only $2.99 with free shipping to your home with no contact delivery. Visit morefurniture.com to get yours today.
When America needed us to build, we built. Masks, ventilators, shields. When frontliners needed support, Ford dealers answered. And now we're open and ready to serve you. With exciting special offers and deals across the Ford lineup. Stop by a Ford dealership or go online. We've made it safer to shop, easier to buy. For a limited time, get 0 for 84 plus 3 months deferred payments on select Ford models. Only at your local Northwest Ford dealer.
U.S. Cellular.
Yeah. New customer. What's the deal?
Unlimited data, just $30 a month.
But what's the deal with the signal? It works everywhere. It's crazy.
You're going into signal shock. Just breathe with me. Unlimited data. Strong signal.
Strong signal.
All for $30 a month.
U.S. Cellular.
And now when you switch, you can also get $700 off the latest phones with no trade-in required. Now that's fair. U.S. Cellular. Choose fair.
Jeff's Lawn Care will make your lawn the envy of the neighborhood. Jeff's licensed lawn care technicians will customize a treatment program specifically for your lawn. We apply only the nutrients necessary to maintain healthy turf, and our treatment is environmentally friendly for pets and children. Family owned and operated since 2002, state-of-the-art equipment and superior professional crews. Call Jeff's Lawn Care today and get the green, healthy yard you've always wanted.
There's something new happening constantly. Just one reason why local news is more important than ever. It's our job to sort through lots of information to try to clarify and simplify it for you.
KFKV Local News, your coronavirus headquarters.
Next ET, inside Lori Loughlin's life in prison, and could the COVID-19 outbreak affect her sentence? Plus, everything we know about Lady Gaga's new album. Next ET.
Weeknights at 7 on KFKV.
Thank you, Numerica, for all of your help in Coeur d'Alene and North Idaho.
This will really help our families that are in need in domestic violence issues.
Thank you, Numerica. We are stronger together.
A portion of the news is sponsored by Fred's Appliance.
Welcome back to 524. The Boston Marathon is being canceled due to the coronavirus. Boston's Mayor Marty Walsh made the announcement yesterday, saying the race is not feasible this year because of the pandemic. The mayor estimated the marathon, which generally draws more than 30,000 runners from all over the world, would normally bring an influx of $200 million to their economy. The marathon has only been fully canceled or postponed once before, and that was in 1918 when a military relay race was held during World War I. An incredible piece of history was uncovered recently in Europe. It's a perfectly preserved ancient Roman mosaic floor discovered in northern Italy. The mosaic is likely to date to the 3rd century AD. Archaeologists made the stunning discovery almost a century after an ancient villa was found on the site. Pictures of the floor posted by the government show intricate patterns and colorful details. It was buried underneath a vineyard in the township of Negrar, north of Verona.
It's always interesting to see what they uncover and the stories, some of those things might tell. So fascinating.
Coming up, Walla Walla businesses are getting some support where business owners can get much needed gear to stay safe during the pandemic. Plus, siblings in Oregon are killed by a drunk driver. We hear from the children's father.
And at 526, we're giving you a live look right now in downtown Yakima. Sunshine back today, hottest temperatures so far this year. Look at how high those numbers will climb. And storm chances arriving this weekend. Your full forecast coming up during the 5:30 half hour.
In today's Tech Bites, CVS is testing self-driving vehicles to deliver prescriptions. The pilot program rolls out next month in Houston. Prescriptions will be delivered within an hour of being ordered. Deliveries are free for customers using the CVS website or app for orders. And rare outage for Amazon. Shoppers were met with an error Thursday afternoon for about 45 minutes. It was a costly outage. According to estimates, Amazon records $283,000 in sales per minute. It's unclear how widespread the outage was, but Amazon says the issue has been resolved. And if you like the Madden NFL video games, you're in luck. The league and the game's maker, Electronic Arts, have closed a new extension to their ongoing contract. That means there will be new Madden games through 2026. A new edition of the game comes out in August. Those are your Tech Bites. Have a great day.
Your house is your future. Protected from unexpected expenses. Leaf Filter prevents damage to your home and keeps loved ones safe. At this challenging time, your safety is our priority. You're at home and see things that need work, but gutter cleaning is dangerous. With Leaf Filter, you don't have to climb a ladder to clean your gutters. Our process is safe and outdoors. Protect your home and your future. Visit us online at getleaffilter.com.
Feel the cool rush of new Claritin Cool Mint Chewables. Powerful 24-hour non-drowsy allergy relief plus an immediate cooling sensation for your throat. Feel the clarity and live Claritin Clear.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal in a car.
Coming up, the 4th of July won't look the same this year in the Tri-Cities. What the future holds for those longtime traditions.
And we're getting ready for the hottest temperatures so far this year, along with some storm chances moving in this weekend. Your forecast, it's all coming up.
From Camp KView Local News, you're waking up to Good Morning Northwest.
Good morning, Northwest, and thank you for waking up with us on this Friday, May 29th. I'm Monica Petrozelli. We're looking at what could be the hottest day so far this year for our area. For more on that, let's go now to Chief Meteorologist Kristen Wall.
And many folks are probably saying, can it get any hotter than it was yesterday? Yesterday was a pretty hot day. We did hit the 90s, 91 degrees yesterday, but those temperatures will continue to go up and up. So let's give you a live look right now. This is from the Legend Skycam Network from Richland's Columbia Point, showing you the beautiful sunrise this morning. The sky's just kind of lighting up with some of those light pinks across the area with some high clouds that we have drifting through. But we're going to have nothing but sunshine throughout the day today, and temperatures are pretty much down into the 50s. Some spots near 60 degrees, including Walla Walla and Pendleton. 58 in the Tri-Cities. We're down to about 51 in Yakima. So we had a few rain showers moving through overnight last night, mainly along the foothills of the Blues. Those are going to be moving out of here. And again, today we're going to be back to a mostly sunny sky. So here are a look at those numbers. By about 8 o'clock, we're going to be near 70 degrees, 96 degrees. So again, as I mentioned, hottest day so far this year. Storm chances, though, will be impacting the area for the weekend. I'll have a look at future casts and how long they'll stick around, Monica, coming up in just a little bit.
Thank you, Kristen. Continuing our coronavirus coverage, as some counties in eastern Washington move into phase 2, the rate of infection of COVID-19 in Benton and Franklin counties is still too high to move forward. To help, the Benton-Franklin Health District is still encouraging everyone to wear masks and practice social distancing, and they want to continue to increase testing to get a better idea of the disease in our area.
We have a number of highly essential industries in this community, food processors. We have agricultural workers, all of those things that are deemed essential that actually could be putting more people in our community out in places where they may be at risk.
So here are some numbers to put it in perspective. BFHD said based on population, in order to move forward, Benton County should have no more than 20 new cases reported every 2 weeks. But over the last 2 weeks, there were 124 new cases. Franklin County should have no more than 9 every 2 weeks, but the last 2-week count came in at 98. The total number of reported cases in Benton and Franklin counties combined is currently over 1,500. Well, Thurston County has got the green light for phase 2, and the city of Olympia is closing streets on a rotating schedule so businesses have more space for customers. City officials are calling it the Simplified Sidewalks Plan, a cafe-style setting for businesses while following social distancing.
It's a place that I might actually feel comfortable dining at myself, and I'm someone who's been staying away from everything throughout this.
The city's economic development director says there will be little impacts to traffic, safe spaces for takeout and pickup orders, and officials will be on site to ensure businesses are following permit rules. Well, enjoy this video because you won't be seeing this live on the 4th of July. Tri-Cities fireworks shows aren't happening this year. Kennewick, Pasco, Richland, and West Richland announced yesterday they all talked about trying to host Independence Day fun within state guidelines, but they say COVID-19 is bringing them to a halt for now. So the River of Fire fireworks show is postponed till July 4th, 2021. Fireworks at Gisa Stadium postponed to later this year. No date yet, though. And the Grand Ole 4th Parade in Pasco is canceled.
We have the resources to take care of everybody who needs us right now.
Emergency doctor with CAD leg we talked to recently urging people not to delay care during the pandemic. They're now doing elective surgeries and other non-coronavirus related procedures along with other local hospitals. Lourdes and Trios just announced this week that they're taking steps to restart some elective and non-urgent surgeries and procedures. Before coming to the hospital, patients will have to take certain precautions during this time, like being screened for COVID-19. Earlier this month, 100+ hospitals across Washington state launched a public campaign encouraging Washingtonians to seek medical care if they need it. Well, Yakima County has the highest rate of COVID-19 infections on the West Coast and the second highest number of cases in the state. As those numbers continue to climb, officials have been working to make testing more accessible. Our Emily Goodell has more on that.
As of Wednesday morning, free testing sites had served at least 800 people in Yakima County.
I would not be surprised if we tested over 1,000 at this point.
Sites have popped up in Mapton, Toppenish, Natchez, Zilla, White Swan, and Yakima.
So the sites tomorrow will be at the Valley Mall in Union Gap and Adams Elementary in Wapato.
Those are open from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Next week, sites are scheduled in Sela, Toppenish, and 3 places in Yakima, open from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Officials plan to keep hosting free testing sites through mid-June.
For these testing sites, it's a benefit to the community because they're completely free. Anyone who has COVID-19 should consider getting tested.
Anyone wanting to get tested should call 211 to set up an appointment. Well, days after restaurants in Walla Walla County were allowed to reopen dine-in services, the City Council approved a plan Wednesday night that would allow restaurants to begin dine-in services into the street on First Avenue all the way from Alder to Main Street. They're also planning to send tables for businesses involved to promote social distancing.
Letting people know that they can still be safe, come out, interact while still keeping the distance, and being outside is a great way to do that.
The ordinance will take effect 5 days after it was published, and that's estimated to begin on June 7th. Well, are you looking for your next career opportunity? Good news, employers in the Tri-Cities are looking for people like you. You can join us for our first ever virtual job fair to meet employers, learn about their company and positions they're hiring for, and schedule an interview. Interactions will be via live text-based chat. Just log in from a computer, laptop, tablet, or smartphone. The virtual job fair kicks off on June 4th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. online. In Oregon, a parent's worst nightmare, hearing your children have been killed. Over the weekend, 3 siblings in Western Oregon were walking home from seeing their mother when they were hit by an alleged drunk driver. 19-year-old Caleb died at the scene. 16-year-old Shelby and 15-year-old Kylie were taken to a nearby hospital. Shelby later died. Their father said he had to tell Kylie what happened as she recovered in the hospital.
She said, "Daddy, I want to cry, but I can't move my chest." And she said, "But we told each other we loved each other." And we just kept telling each other we loved each other.
Jim said Kylie is a tough kid, and if anyone could survive something so heartbreaking, that it would be her. Well, Oregon's DMV is getting back to normal statewide. Even though the DMV didn't shut down, many offices had to close their doors, which meant many teenagers looking for learner's permits or drivers needing to get a new license had to wait. Now DMV has made some safety changes and set up an appointment system to make sure things don't get too crowded.
You call your local office number. It'll connect you to a phone agent who can help you in setting that appointment. And then you'll pick a date and a time and a location, and that'll be designated for you to go into that particular office to get your service taken care of.
DMV says most things like renewing your car tabs can be done online, and they're encouraging everyone to take advantage of that option. Coming up, it's a candy that dates way back, and now it's making a comeback.
We're here for you, and we're open. My new bite-sized crispy popcorn chicken is so irresistible, you'll want them whenever, so don't resist. Pop them while you game, hang, or do your thing. Pop my 100% all-white meat classic or spicy popcorn chicken combo for just $4.99.
Campbell & Company has been serving you and your family for over 35 years. Our customers and our employees are part of what makes our community so special. We've been through a lot together over the years, and once again, we need to pull together even as we keep our distance. Thank you for letting our family serve yours and letting us be a part of your community for all these years. We know times are tough right now, but if the last 37 years have taught us anything, we know we'll get through this like we always have, together. Campbell & Company, community strong.
You're ready to drive again, and not just to the neighborhood store. In a new Honda, you can enjoy the open road with powerful performance. And your money can go farther too, because Honda holds its value better than any other auto brand. Your Honda dealer is offering flexibility, like shopping online, so you can purchase with confidence. Get your new Honda today. KBB.com's 2020 Best Value Brand.
Vivid Imaginations Professional Face Painting is ready to create smiles and lasting memories at your personal or corporate event. With community safety as our first priority, we offer a variety of services using germicidal, antibacterial, and hypoallergenic products, safe for all skin types. Our creative team has served Tri-Cities since 2017, and we look forward to connecting with you very soon. Visit us at vividfacepainter.com to learn more about what we do. Vivid Imaginations, the safe, exciting choice for your next event.
That is a pretty good breakfast. You're not even eating.
Not hungry.
No? Why not? What's up?
Kath and I knew that Jenny had been partying a bit. Found out she tried heroin.
Most people don't know what to say about drugs, but we do. Visit us at drugfree.org.
At More Furniture for Less, we're here for you. We know during these times, a good night's sleep is extremely important. We've got unbelievable deals on quality mattresses in stock starting at only $2.99. This Sherwood 2020 anniversary mattress with 6-layer construction provides an ultra plush sleep experience with the support and durability you'd expect from a high-end mattress. And for a limited time, it's only $2.99 with free shipping to your home with no contact delivery. Visit morefurniture.com to get yours today.
We're here for you, and we're open.
I'm original, one of a kind, you feel me?
Love ya. You look cute.
Better than you.
Pop my 100% all-white meat classic or spicy popcorn chicken combo for just $4.99.
Tom Dental Auto Group, Prosser and Hermiston. Visit TomDentalAutoGroup.com.
Welcome back at 5:40. This classic candy is making a comeback. They're called Necco wafers, and it's one of the oldest candy brands in existence. Yesterday, the Spangler Candy Company announced the flavored discs were heading back to store shelves. Necco wafers were created in 1847. Spangler says it purchased the brand 2 years ago and has been working on its return ever since. The sweet treats should be available at major drugstores across the nation in June. Spangler expects the candies to then show up at other retailers the following month.
I'll be curious to see if they keep that same look, because I do remember seeing them years and years ago. I'm not exactly sure when they came off the shelves, but I will have to admit I've never tried them, so maybe this is the time.
We'll keep our eyes out.
Yes.
All right, it's time to raise the flag here on Good Morning Northwest. Here's Mrs. Garcia's second grade class at Connell Elementary with the Pledge of Allegiance.
One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Our children began their school day with the Pledge of Allegiance. At Archibalds, we're proud of that tradition. We're honored to be a part of Raise the Flag.
Richland Lutheran Church, where we do life together.
Beautiful 18-year-old women don't just vanish.
I don't think I ever believed they would catch the guy.
Tim's biggest fear is that someone would show up with a badge and ask what happened to Mandy.
I felt like I was holding my breath for 30 years. 2020, tonight at 9/8 Central on ABC.
I'm bad. You're stronger than you know. So strong. You power through chronic migraine. 15 or more headache or migraine days a month. One tough mother. You're bad enough for Botox. Botox has been preventing headaches and migraines before they even start for almost 10 years and is the #1 prescribed branded chronic migraine treatment. Botox is for adults with chronic migraine. 15 or more headache days a month, each lasting 4 hours or more.
Effects of Botox may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be signs of a life-threatening condition. Side effects may include allergic reactions, neck and injection site pain, fatigue, and headache. Don't receive Botox if there's a skin infection. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
Go on with your bad self. You may pay as little as $0 for Botox. Ask your doctor about Botox for chronic migraine. You got this.
For countless years, Furniture Row has been your local source for high-quality and affordably stylish home furnishings. And at FurnitureRow.com, you can choose from thousands of sofas, sectionals, and leather, dining sets, tables, and bar stools, bedroom sets, kids' beds, lamps, and accessories, all ready to ship free right to your doorstep. Plus, furnish your entire home with 5 years no-interest financing. Shop the largest selection at the lowest prices guaranteed. Furniture Row, your local furniture specialists.
I'm Tom Ray, and I've spent the past 35 years helping local advertisers in the best of times and the worst of times. I invite you to join me for an upcoming presentation, The Next New Normal. We'll talk about when to pivot, when to pause, what to say, and how to say it. And I'll share tangible strategies as you prepare your traditional and digital strategies moving forward.
Register now at TomRayEvent.com.
More than ever before, children and families are in need right here in the Tri-Cities. During the Subaru Loves to Help event, McCurley Integrity Subaru is partnering with Second Harvest, to donate over 80,000 meals to people in need. We're also sponsoring Communities in Schools with their Spring into Action online event. At McCurley Integrity Subaru, we are open for business and ready to help. To donate or for more information, visit us at McCurleySubaru.com.
Next on the Emmy-nominated live Feel Good Friday Heroes and our at-home prom.
Will you go to prom with us?
Please? With DJ Pauly D, Addison Rae, and AJR.
Weekdays at 9 on Cap KView. And now, Cap KView First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Kristen Walls.
5:45, finally the end of the work weekend. We're looking at some of the hottest temperatures so far this year today. Yesterday it was a hot day. We hit 91 degrees, and you'll see that sunshine is back with us as well. This is from Richland's Columbia Point. So we're expecting those temperatures to be well above our average, which typically we're sitting in at 78. We're going to be at 96 degrees today, 97 even for your Saturday, but that's when we're expecting those showers and storms. And notice behind that system we'll have a big drop down to about 76 on Sunday. So we're going to look for a lot of changes for the upcoming weekend. One thing I want to focus on as well will be their storm chances moving in. So the Storm Prediction Center upgrading us now to a slight risk, which we don't see this too often here in our area. So that slight risk here in yellow for the majority of the area. And the main threats with these storms tomorrow will be damaging winds, large hail, and blowing dust. So again, we'll be watching that very carefully for you for this weekend. We had a few showers and thunderstorms as well overnight last night, mainly along the foothills of the Blues. But this is moving out. We're going to be back to a mostly sunny sky for today. And a lot of the active weather, at least with that upper level low, is just to our south. This will eventually slide up to the north on Saturday, and that'll give us our chance to see, again, those strong to severe storms. So let's time things out for you with Futurecast. Throughout the day today, mostly sunny. It's all going to be about the heat. Again, hottest temperatures so far this year. Some spots climbing up into the upper 90s. Early tomorrow morning, we'll start to see a few rain showers moving in, maybe some heavier downpours, but this will not be the main threat. We'll actually have some drier conditions by the lunchtime hour tomorrow. Back to a mostly sunny sky, and this is really what's going to allow these temperatures to heat back up into the mid to upper 90s. Winds will be picking up as well on Saturday. Some of our wind gusts 30 to 40 miles per hour. But then take a look at by later on in the afternoon. 4 o'clock still dry. The line of some showers and storms will start to move through by 5 or 6 o'clock for your Saturday afternoon. So again, during that time, we could see those strong to severe storms, damaging winds, large hail. We'll have some thunder and lightning around the area as well. That'll continue about throughout the overnight hours before back to a mostly sunny sky for your Sunday. Sunday's still going to be a little bit breezy, and of course those cooler temperatures back into the 70s. Let's get you over to some of our current temperatures right now. We're down to about 58 in the Tri-Cities, 60 in Walla Walla, 51 in Yakima, and some very light wind speeds out there today. Again, this will be changing up on Saturday as that next system moves through the area. Grasses and locusts will be the main pollens out there for today. As we get you over to today's forecast, we're expecting 94 in Yakima with 91 in Ellensburg, 96 today in the Tri-Cities and 95 in Prosser, Dayton at 89 and then 91 for Walla Walla and Pendleton. Overnight tonight, we'll have some increasing clouds, just a very warm night, upper 60s to near 70 degrees. 7-day forecast, those shower and storm chances Saturday, much drier on Sunday, a little bit breezy still at 76. And then nothing but sunshine next week. We'll have 84 on Tuesday, 85 degrees on Wednesday. And then your 7-day for Yakima, also looking at those storm chances tomorrow at 91. And back to mostly sunny sky on Sunday at 74.
Thank you, Kristen. In news from across America, it's back to the drawing board for lawmakers. For months now, they've been back and forth over what kind of surveillance the government should be allowed to use during foreign intelligence investigations, part of the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act, or FISA. Thursday, the House was supposed to vote to reauthorize 3 FISA authorities, which have been expired since March, but Republicans pulled an about-face after a tweet from President Trump telling them to vote against it. Without their votes, Democrats didn't have enough for its pass, so they scrapped the vote altogether. Instead, the House will now work with the Senate to negotiate a new version of the bill. And President Trump teasing an executive order against social media companies Thursday. He tweeted, "This will be a big day for social media and fairness." It comes days after Twitter called two of his tweets potentially misleading. The draft executive order being prepared by the Trump administration seeks to curtail the power of large social media platforms by trying to reinterpret a critical 1996 law that shields websites and tech companies from lawsuits. The order argues the protections hinge mainly on tech platforms operating in good faith and that social media companies have not. The U.S. is now consuming more renewable energy sources than coal for the first time in more than a century. The U.S. Energy Information Administration announced the milestone yesterday. Falling costs and environmental concerns are prompting the rise of hydro, wind, geothermal, and solar power. That's despite President Trump's efforts to prop up the coal industry. The last time renewable sources beat coal was 1885, when wood burning and hydropower were popular. As Elon Musk's SpaceX tried to soar to new heights this week, his car company, Tesla, announced it would bring its car prices down to earth. While the SpaceX launch is on hold until at least Saturday, Tesla is now offering a $5,000 discount on the Model X. The Tesla Model X is the vehicle that brought the astronauts to the launch pad at Cape Canaveral. The electric vehicle and clean energy company is also offering discounts on the Model 3 and the Model S, according to the Tesla website. The lowest priced and most popular Tesla is now starting at $39,000 after a $2,000 discount. At 5:51, when we come back, this bottle of booze will set you back over $100,000. Why in the world that is, next.
If you're in the market for a new refrigerator, don't miss the Memorial Day sale at Fred's.
Fred's has this LG French door fridge on sale for only $17.99.
Save $400 on this huge capacity LG French door fridge with ice and water in the door.
Nobody has the selection of refrigerators in stock that you'll find at Fred's. Fred's has an LG French door fridge on sale for only $17.99.
Don't miss the Memorial Day sale on now at Fred's Appliance.
Right now, there is nothing more important than clean, and that's why Zero Res has continued to clean for homes and offices. The Zero Res process achieved the highest ratings in laboratory tests and has proven that no other method cleans better, offering you peace of mind when you need it most. Zero Res cleans carpets, tile, upholstery, and more. And right now, Zero Res is offering 3 rooms of carpet cleaned for just $99. A clean home is a healthy home, and no one out-cleans Zero Res. Schedule your cleaning today.
They're too busy.
The clinic isn't safe for my family.
I can delay my care.
There are misconceptions around the availability of healthcare services and the safety of visiting our hospital or clinic right now. But medical providers want you to know care is available by phone, video call, or safely in person. Make the call to your care team and let them make the call about your medical needs. Need care? Get care. We're here for you and your family. Brought to you by the Washington State Hospital Association.
At More Furniture for Less, we're here for you. We know during these times, a good night's sleep is extremely important. We've got unbelievable deals on quality mattresses in stock starting at only $299. This Sherwood 2020 anniversary mattress with 6-layer construction provides an ultra plush sleep experience with the support and durability you'd expect from a high-end mattress. And for a limited time, it's only $299 with free shipping to your home with no contact delivery. Visit morefurniture.com to get yours today.
You're ready to drive again, and not just to the neighborhood store. In a new Honda, you can enjoy the open road with powerful performance. And your money can go farther too, because Honda holds its value better than any other auto brand. Your Honda dealer is offering flexibility, like shopping online, so you can purchase with confidence. Get your new Honda today. KBB.com's 2020 Best Value Brand.
Don't let Facebook fill your feed with news you don't want. Sign up with Messenger and get only what you need. Go to the CapKView Facebook page and click the Messenger button to choose the topics you care about. We'll do the rest. It's just one more way CapKView Local News connects with you.
Are your loved ones sending you signs from beyond the grave?
They will do anything and everything to get our attention.
Could you be missing them?
We can ask for specific things.
Only on Oz.
The Dr. Oz Show. The day at 4 on CapKView.
Coronavirus updates on Camp KVU Local News.
Welcome back. Good morning, Northwest. One of the streaming services you've been hunkered down with is staying home too. Netflix won't be participating in any festivals this season. That means no films or talent to the top festivals like Telluride, New York, and Venice. But the streaming giant told IndieWire they're still going to sponsor some festivals this year. These festivals are key for producers and media to get the word out on their movies and even pick up some early Oscar buzz. Now the question is, will those festivals themselves still go on? That's up to the organizers, of course, who could go virtual or cancel them altogether because of the pandemic. Well, Southwest Airlines has the highest ranking for customer satisfaction in 2020. The J.D. Power survey of 10,000 business and leisure travelers was conducted from April 2019 to March 2020. Southwest had the highest satisfaction levels in a number of categories, including baggage handling, boarding, check-in, costs, and crew. The survey covered both short-haul and long-haul flights, and Southwest was on top in both categories. JetBlue finished second in both. Delta was third in long-haul, and Alaska took third place for shorter flights. A recent survey shows that what air travelers value most right now are regular updates on safety and sanitization measures.
Close to home forecast. Another hot day is ahead. Could be our hottest temperatures so far this year. So take a look at some of these numbers in your neighborhood. 95 in Kennewick. Pasco looking at a high temperature today of 96. Basin City at 94. And we're expecting a lot of sunshine to continue throughout the day today as well. Back to plenty of sunshine after just some rain showers overnight last night. So Pendleton at 91. Athena at 86. Waitsburg for you climbing up to a high of 91 degrees. Just a hot and sunny Friday ahead for you as well. Zilla at 95. Mid-90s as well for Granger. Yakima at 94. And then Natchez looking at a high of 91. We're expecting numbers in the upper 80s, close to 90 degrees, so just a sunny day as well. No rain chances until tomorrow. That's when our storm chances will start to build in. 91 in Vantage, and then Cle Elum up to 86.
Thank you, Kristen. Check this out at 5:57. Some very pricey booze. This 1762 vintage cognac sold for $146,000 at an online auction yesterday. The winning bidder will be treated to a custom experience at the Maison Gaudier distillery in France, founded in 1755. Sotheby's auction house says the exceedingly rare cognac is one of the oldest surviving in the world, and only 3 bottles of it are left. Other rare cognacs also command eye-popping prices. In 2012, a 1909 vintage sold for about $22,000 per bottle.
Well, and you know, here's the thing. Whoever bought it, will they drink it? Will they, they try it out and sample? You kind of have to. You can't just let it sit on the shelf.
That's an expensive sip, for sure.
Yes, it is.
Coming up on Good Morning Northwest, another case of multi-system inflammatory syndrome, this time impacting a child in Yakima County. Good Morning Northwest. Plus, protesters crying out after the death of George Floyd in Minneapolis, setting fire to a police precinct building overnight. Good Morning Northwest continues right now.
From Camp KVU Local News, you're waking up to Good Morning Northwest.
Good morning, Northwest, and happy Friday, everyone, and thank you so much for waking up with us. We're looking at what could be the hottest day of the year so far. So for more on that, let's go now to Chief Meteorologist Kristen Walls. Good morning, Kristen.
Yeah, good morning. Hard to believe that when yesterday we hit 91 degrees, and those numbers will continue to be even warmer than that today. So let's get you started first with the live look. Legend Skycam Network there from Richland's Columbia Point. Just a few high clouds this morning, providing for just a beautiful sunrise out the door, and we're going to heat things up pretty quickly. As a matter of fact, we're starting off in the 50s this morning, so we'll have a big jump in these numbers by later on this afternoon. Right now, we're at 56 in the Tri-Cities, 63 in Walla Walla. Ellensburg, good morning to you. You're at 54 and then 53 in Yakima. We had a little bit of some rain showers moving through overnight last night along the foothills of the Blues, but those are now out of here. And again, we're going to be back to a mostly sunny sky for today. Temperature-wise, though, even by 8 o'clock, we're going to jump up to near 70 degrees. And later on this afternoon, we're expecting a high of 96. I am looking ahead, though, to your weekend. Some storm chances, strong to even severe storms a possibility. I'll have that full forecast and let you know how long they're expected to stick around. I'll have that forecast, Monica, in just a little bit.
Thank you, Kristen. Out of Yakima County, another child has come down with multi-system inflammatory syndrome. That's the serious illness that is impacting